Yeah, barbers, beauticians, hair industry professionals, and all others who support. Welcome to the hottest new podcast in the barber and beauty industry, the Clipped Podcast. Hosted by myself, Prince the Fit Barber, my boy Tank Be Choppin, and my man Dee Blends. Yo, fellas, what up? Love, peace, and hair grease, man. Let's take it straight to Tank's take. Tank, what you got for us today, my boy?
Man, what's good? What's good, Prince? It's been a good minute. We ain't talked in a week, but I'm
Yes,
I'm
sir.
happy to be back. You know, every time we do this episode, I'm hype about it. But for Tank's take, I'm gonna talk a little bit about booking apps, right? I know in the barber industry, I feel booking apps are really needed. Whether you're a beginner barber, whether you've been a barber in the game for a good minute, it don't matter. I feel that booking apps are really important, right? So what I'm gonna talk about a little bit on Tank's take is which booking app is the right app for you as a barber. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of booking apps out there, right? There's Squire, Booksy, The Cut, Square. Like there's a bunch of other ones out there that I didn't even name. And my question is, which booking app is the best booking app? And what I mean by that is, when you get on Booksy, you have this booking app, you can boost yourself up, right? And you put yourself in the forefront of all these other barbers. And then you have apps that like Squire where they really don't really do that, but you know that your clientele really ain't gonna be finding other barbers because they're not pushing these other barbers. So my question is, which one is the best for you? Because if you're a barber and you ain't trying to get your clients took, are you really gonna want Booksy? Booksy has the Booksy boost that it kind of puts these barbers up on the forefront, right? So that's good for these beginning barbers, but what if you're a barber who don't want your clients to be poached by these other barbers? You know what I'm saying? So is that good or is that bad for the barber? And then you have, like I said, these other apps like Squire, like, yeah, they don't have the same type of boost technology on their app. Maybe they do, maybe they just don't use it, right? But what I like about Squire is they can build you an app. I got my own app on Squire, right? I got my own little flex app where I send it to my clients and it's just me on there. I ain't gotta worry about them searching for me up. I ain't gotta worry about them finding other barbers. So that's why my question is, what app is better for the barbers? Like, I want to hear y'all's take on this because I know Prince is with Squire, and I know my
Yes,
man
sir.
D is currently with Booksy. So let's talk about this, guys. What y'all think? Yeah, we gonna debate on this one.
Yo, so I've always had a low key opinion on that myself, Tank. So I use Squire myself, right? So when I decided to use Squire at first, when I was deciding on a booking app, Booksy was the most talked about one, and that's where everybody was guiding me to. But
Yeah.
for the fact that you said it like that, other people can look up and see other barbers. Like I'm trying to do something like I own my barbershop, so I want a website where they can just like my barbershop, Squire set up my website for me. So it's
Yeah.
palaceelitebarberspa.com.
And
I
that's what I'm
have
saying. That's the good thing about Squire, bro. They even set you up a website if you need one.
Exactly. So I got palaceelitebarberspa.com. That's how you find me. That's how you find my shop. I got QR codes on flyers and cards and all that. And it's my own website. I don't use this Squire Flex app because I own the shop. So it makes sense more for me to use just a regular Squire Titan. But for individual barbers, the Flex app is your own individual website for yourself. They're not going to see nobody else. So that's
Yeah.
the value of Squire. Is like they tailor it to you, and it's really just your own thing. And me owning a shop works great for me. I could put when I open other shops, I could put them on, and I don't have to pay anymore or anything like that. I think you could put up to like 5 shops on there, and they could all just be run through that. I don't have no call, no shows. My clients get a reminder an hour before the haircut. I get a reminder an hour before. I could set it to where, if people are no call and no show, I can set it so that they gotta pay before they gotta prepay before the whole haircut. So
Yeah.
long story short is I really like Squire for that reason. And also I live in a city where there's hella barbershops. There's 10, 15 barbershops on every street. So a lot of people, like, they got a lot of options for barbers. So to put them through another task of having to download an app, let's say they look on Google and they find me and then they want to book, but then they have to download an app. I don't want them to have to do because there's so many barbers that
Some
they're not
people
going to
don't
sit here
want
and
to download
download.
apps. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's so many options that they're not going to do it because all they have to do is go to the next guy down and they don't have to download and they can book with him. So I
Yeah.
really don't like that you have to download the app every single time. And Squire's been working a lot for me and I really rock with him heavy. So it was the best decision for me. But I think it really depends on what you got going on as a barber.
E, what you think, man? I know you team Booksy over here. What's your thoughts on this
No,
situation?
I like Booksy because for one, I'm gonna be 100% transparent. Booksy is just simply cheaper. And I
Okay,
think a
I
goal
agree.
as a barber or entrepreneur in general is you want to keep your expenses down as low as possible.
But hold
So,
on, I just want to jump in on that real quick.
okay, talk
So
to me.
so so you're telling me I be seeing your posts about clients not wanting to pay top dollar for a haircut, but you sit here complaining, talking about I'm gonna go with Booksy because it's cheaper.
Yo,
That's
Look,
what
look,
D,
that's what
look,
I
look,
heard.
look,
That's
listen,
what I
listen,
heard.
look. No, look. I look. So look in my post
talk
when
to him, D.
listen. When I
Uh-huh.
say people don't want to pay a certain price point for a haircut, what I be talking about is the ones who complain about the price. Because what I always say, just like I tell everybody this, I would never walk into Louis Vuitton knowing I don't want to pay Louis Vuitton prices and tell them they charge too much. I'm gonna simply
Yeah.
not go. The
Yeah.
same way with Squire.
For sure.
I wouldn't go to Squire and be like, hey, y'all charging too much. I pay this for Booksy, charge this, and then I'll come to you. No, I'm gonna just stick with Booksy because I know I like Booksy's
Yeah,
price.
you keeping it
Okay.
real to your budget.
I just simply, it ain't even about not
You know what I
having.
like about that?
Don't want to pay that. And
You know what I
then
like about that?
What's
There's
up?
a lot of responsibility in that because
Yeah.
you're not. A lot of people they can't afford something, so they want to blame you for charging too much. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that has nothing.
So you take
Squire,
responsibility.
look,
Like
I
I can't
wouldn't.
afford it, so I'm gonna stick
That's
to
what
what
I'm
I know,
saying.
and I'm not gonna put
I
pressure on
wouldn't
the
do
next
that.
man.
I wouldn't tell nobody they charging too much for something I simply don't want to pay for because somebody else would see value in it. And then another thing is for Booksy. The reason I do think Booksy is great is because Booksy, I believe, can do just about everything Squire can do outside of create you an app. But for a new barber, it wouldn't make sense for a new barber to use Squire considering that it doesn't send you clientele. Now, I don't need Booksy to send me clientele. I don't have Boost turned on or anything like that. But for a new barber, Booksy is essential because it will send you clients. When I first started, it sent me clients.
But you want me to let me piggyback and not even piggyback. Let me just intercept real quick. Let me intercept. You know, the majority of clients who don't know about barbers and stuff, what do they do when they're looking for a barber? They go to Google. They don't go to Booksy. They don't download Booksy. They don't know about Booksy, right? It's just a regular person. So I'm saying if you make yourself visible on Google, is that not more convenient and more quality and just more, just better in general than doing it on Booksy?
And they don't got to
I'm just
download
asking.
the app. Once they find you on Google, they don't got to go through the hassle of downloading the app and all that. They just press the button. They right
I'm
to your
just asking.
website.
I know D thinks we attacking them.
Look, all I'm gonna say is that when I first started, I didn't use Squire. I used Booksy, so I don't know about. At that point, I wasn't worried about Google.
Yeah,
That Booksy price has tempted me a lot of times. That Booksy price has tempted me a lot of times.
I've never paid over $33. I can do everything Squire can do, and I never paid over $33. So the rest of that money, I can pocket. You feel me? So I'm saving, and I'm lowering my expenses.
Does Booksy have the ability to keep when you once so this is something I like to do with Squire. I don't know if Booksy has it now. That's what I'm asking. So one of the really good reasons I like because I got a lot of clients, so it keeps track. I think I got over 900 in there or something. And anytime I want, I can send a message blast to all those people at once.
I can send a message blast. I can whatever you want.
Can you offer deals, promos, like gift cards?
Okay, I got a question. For you.
Whatever
D.
you want.
Can you make this one certain client that always be flaking on you? Can you make him be the only one to prepay for the haircut?
Oh, just him though, not everybody. Just him specifically.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Okay,
I'm telling you. And look,
that's a lot.
I don't want y'all to think I work with Booksy. I have no contact with Booksy at all.
Yeah.
This is just simply off the strength of me knowing that it's effective, and I've been using it for like 4 or 5 years. I know it's effective. I tried the cut. This ain't no shade to the cut. I just didn't like the interface. I tried Squire. I didn't try it, but like I went on a couple different barbers like Tank, a couple other folks, just to see how simple it was. I will say Squire is a lot more simple, easy to use. It looks better than Booksy. As far as all of that, I would prefer Squire. But the price makes me use Booksy.
Okay.
Simple as that.
Now I get that because the price has tempted me a lot of times. But the number one reason, I ain't gonna lie to you, the number one reason is because of where I live. I know my clientele. They not about to, if they do Google, like Tank said, and I already am like pretty much booked with the people I have. So then I like to be on Google and available. So, them filling in little spaces, you know what I'm saying? And around here, I know when they Google it, if they got to download an app, they're gonna be like, next.
See, it's a lot of barbers where I'm at. I'm in Dallas. It's a lot of barbers in Dallas. So the thing.
So a lot of clients probably already have the Booksy app. Like here,
a lot of them
already have the Booksy app here. A lot of clients already have it. So the ones on Google, they don't have it, and they might not be looking to download the app. So
I haven't had to worry too much about the clients finding new barbers on Booksy. And if they do, I wish them nothing but the best. If they
Yeah,
go
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
somebody who
yeah, for
Yeah,
charge
sure,
yeah.
a lower
for
price point,
sure.
do
Hey,
what you
yo,
do. You know.
Yo, so people, folks that's watching, man, put what booking app you use down in the comments, man. Talk to us. Let us know which one you prefer. Let us know the pros and cons of each booking app. Let us know what's going on, man, and we might use you on the next episode of Clips. So now we gonna move right on to Prince's pick. Y'all know what time it is, man. You gotta make a decision. You gotta choose one or the other. Also, our guest is on Prince's pick. Yeah, there you go, man. Our guest.
What's going on?
There go our guest right there, Wavy Kid Kev. Wavy Kid Kev, what up, man? Welcome to Clip Podcast, baby.
Yes, sir. I'm happy to be here, man.
As you know, I got you on this week with me and Tank and D. So one of the two options we have today is which one do you think has a better chance in the game? And guys, if you're watching, leave your thoughts in the comments below. But we gonna get to one of the professionals in the game, Wavy Kid Kev. I want his opinion. Yo, Wavy Kid Kev, who got it easier, OGs in the game or the young guys in the game? And the reason why I present this question is because the OGs have been in their neighborhood for a long time. They're known by their community. They got experience in cutting hair. They've been around the block a few times. Also, as you get older, you understand people more and you know how to communicate more. But then you got the young guys. They got tenacity. They got energy. They're in all the expos. They're competing. They're on social media. They got energy to go out there and network, and they have hunger to get better. So which demographic do you think has it easier in the game? The OG barbers or the younger barbers? Wavy Kid Kev, what's your take on that, man?
All right. So personally, I think it just depends on what type of clientele you aiming for. So I feel like the older guys, it'll be harder for them to get the younger clientele just because they can't really relate to us like that.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Talk to him,
I
Tank.
knew he was gonna try to take shots. No, I'm just playing. Go ahead. Say what you gotta
Let's
say.
go. Talk to him. Talk to him.
I'm just playing, Wavy Kid. Go ahead,
Nah,
man. Go ahead.
All
but
right,
yeah,
let's.
just me being young, you know what I'm saying? Personally, from my experience, I would just not go to an older barber. You know what I'm saying? But that's just
Okay.
me. Okay.
Right.
But hold on. What is an older barber to you? Because Wavy Kid can't be clowning me when we be out at these events. We be talking. He's like, I don't know about that. I'm young. I don't know. So I want to know what's an older barber.
Is it the age that you're talking about, or just
Listen.
the level of experience in their craft? Like, you know, they do things in an old school fashion.
I mean, when it comes to cutting hair, to me, I just think it's the style, bro.
Okay. OG's got a little different, older approach to the style.
Yeah, so like,
Okay.
if you most older guys cut like older barbers, that's no shot to older barbers, but it's just like
Yeah.
when you see the majority how young guys cut and how old guys cut, it's just two very different styles. Like I feel like they go about the haircut very differently, but that's just how I think about it. But
So which one do you think lucrative? Which one do you think has the more opportunity to grow financially on an everyday basis too? Not the young guy just go viral, he get a little fame and then he's falling off. I'm talking about for longevity in your life, paying your bills, owning your home, putting your kids through college. I know you're young, but I'm just saying, open your mind, putting your kids through college and all that. Which one do you think has a better chance in the game right now?
oh, I mean, like it's so many ways to answer this question
Because
because
I asked you it because the young guys, man, I see them. They have the ability to skyrocket way past anything that OGs have done thus far, right? But
yeah.
then when we're talking about longevity in the game, a lot of them are playing social media. So a lot of them just doing like a reel that went viral. They ride in on a little tail real quick until you know what I'm saying that duns off, and then you know they got to go back to the drawing board and see what they're gonna do again. That's not really good for longevity. OGs, I don't know, man. They in there, they cutting. The people know them. They might have been on the news one or two times, man. He might be real solid and solidified. But again, I feel like the young bucks with patience and consistency could do way better. That's my opinion. But how you feel, man? How you feel with give me your take. I know it's an open-ended question, so it's hard to answer. So give me your personal take on your experience being a young barber opposed to other OG barbers. Do you think that, you know, the way you're doing things is beneficial to the game as of today, and maybe the way they're doing things could be stepped up, their approach could be stepped up a little bit? Or do you think the OG barbers, keep doing what you do, us young barbers need to get our shit together?
Okay, so I'm gonna go based off how I was when I was in the shop, because a lot of my followers know I was in the shop for a year. Okay, just right before I was in there for the whole year, and then COVID happened, and I just left after. So when I was in the barber shop, it was just me and a bunch of OGs. Okay, and I feel like the biggest difference between me and them, the clientele that they had were just everybody that was in the area. You know, you would see the same faces every week.
Yeah.
You know, same people coming through. You know, the same age group. When it was with me, I was more cutting the newer people. I was more cutting people that live further away and come travel further, just because I had that more reach, and more of my clientele was younger. They had more of the older guys. I did have some older guys, but it was just when the older guy wasn't there. You know what I'm
Feel
saying?
you, feel
If
you.
it wasn't there, they was like, okay, you know, I seen you
Yeah,
cut
yeah, yeah. You
guys
give Young
last
Buck a
week.
chance.
Yeah, I seen you cutting them young guys last week, so I'll let you chop me
Yeah,
up. You know
yeah.
what
What
I'm
they
saying?
told you when they sat down, they said don't put too much of that spray stuff on
Yeah,
now, there,
yeah,
young boy.
man.
They didn't tell you that?
First thing they said, oh, I don't want that enhancement stuff. Just get me nice. I'm like, listen, I got you,
Yeah,
man.
this edge me
I don't
up,
need
man.
it.
Don't be spraying my shit.
Yeah, listen, I don't need it. I'm gonna get you right. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
That's
Hey,
just
yo,
to be
Tank, what's up
number
with
one.
you, man? What you feel about the young OG situation? You've been in the game for about, what, 10 years now?
I've been cutting hair 17 years, bro. 17.
17.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let us
I
know. Let
mean,
us know your opinion, man.
in all honesty, man, the way I see it is the newer generation should always be able to surpass the older generation, right? Like the generation I'm in right now, I feel that we surpassed the barbers that came before us. So I want for the newer generation to surpass us because that's how we keep getting better as a community, as a culture, right? Like if the new generation of barbers come up short, let's just say it right, like they don't do better than what the past generation did, then we're never gonna keep excelling. So you want the younger kids to do better. You know what I'm saying? You should always want the younger people to do better than you because you help raise that bar and now they gotta raise it even higher, right? So the whole enhancement things, bro, I rock with it. You know, y'all see my videos. I know me and Wavy Kid Kev done talked at events. You know, I'm an OG barber, I guess, by just by doing this for a long time,
My
but I still
experience in the
try.
game.
Yeah, but I still try to keep my eyes and ears open, bro. I learn from Wavy Kid Kev. I watch his YouTube videos. Like I'm
Absolutely,
still
all the
always
time.
trying to learn and get better because if I don't get better, like Wavy Kid Kev said, bro, all my clients gonna get old with me. Like I want to keep new clients coming in on a weekly basis. I want to keep getting more money. I want to keep getting clients to come from me from out of town. So I take a little bit of what the new guys got and what I've learned in my experience, and I try to use all that to capitalize and to make things good for me. You know what I'm saying? But I always want the new generation to excel and make it better than we have it.
Hell yeah. Hey, yo, before I ask D his pick, I'm going to piggyback on that real quick. That's the key to me, I think, man. I think it's just like life, man. You know, the old heads teach the young heads. They get better. They do a little bit better than we did. You know what I'm saying? That's in any aspect of life. You know what I'm saying? The people that came before us got to guide us to be better than them. And I think in our industry, that's a beautiful thing that you do. I do it. I've watched Wavy Kid Kev a lot of times and got inspiration from him. I've even told him that with no problem, even though he's younger than me. You feel me? So it's like, I think that's what all we need. That's all that's missing is that little lack of connection. The OGs stop looking down on the young bucks. The young bucks stop being, intimidated or whatever the case may be. I mean, you choose my words wisely. That may not be it, but you know what I mean. There's a
Yeah.
little bit of a segregation, and I feel like we all learn from each other and grow. That's our industry is gonna get crazy and blow up crazy if we just all connect, just
Come
like anything
together.
else in the world.
Yeah.
D, what's your take on the OG young situation?
It depends on what you want within your career and how long you even plan on cutting hair. I believe that if you aren't growing, you're dying. So if
Yes,
like
sir.
Wavy Kid said, if you cutting the same people every single day, every single week, you ain't seeing no new faces. That's cool, but your business ain't growing. Your business is gonna grow by reaching out and getting more people, getting those referrals. And it's sad to say, but a lot of people go to people based off of following or based off of just who else they saw sit in that person's chair.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
I do believe I'm only 25. So I do believe as a younger barber that the younger barbers can go a lot further than the OG barbers could just because of the reach that younger barbers have nowadays. A lot of OG barbers don't even want to use social media, don't want to,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Tank said, Tank is, an OG barber just by how long he's been cutting, but he's still keeping his eyes and ears open and learning as he goes. He's good with enhancements, good with the camera and everything else. So a lot of OG barbers don't want to do that or take that approach though, and they want to stick to
Right.
what they know and be stuck in their ways.
Exactly.
So
You
I
got
gotta
to
give it to
grow.
the
And
younger barbers, man.
for sure. You got to grow and you got to mature within your growth. Like once you get taller, you learn to walk a little different with the length that you have. You know what I'm saying? Like the further you go, man, you just got to learn to work with what you got. Yo, so that was a very interesting topic in Prince Picks today, but we going to move right on to D's Controversy Corner. Hey, yo, D, my boy, what you got cooking for us today, fam?
I got a crazy hot take for y'all
Let's
because
go.
I know
Let's hear
y'all
it.
saw the Cam Newton situation when he was talking about how much barbers charge and all of these other athletes that want and rappers and all of this that want to say
Hey, yo.
Yeah, I'm
What?
passionate about this. All these
What Cam
other
said? What
rappers,
Cam said?
athletes,
Because I ain't here. I've been in the
well
shop
he
going
was.
crazy. I be out the
So
loop all the
look,
time. What
let
Cam
me tell
talking
you.
about?
Basically, essentially, what he said was he was talking about how he was flying his barber out, and then he said, "I paid my barber $100 plus
Plus
his
the
flight,
flight.
and that's
Yeah.
too much." And I get that that is a lot of money, but in my opinion, I don't care to go cut a celebrity's hair. It's
Mm.
not like I've cut
Yeah.
celebrities. They're always cheap. They're rude. I've gotten messages from celebrities. Hey, come cut my hair right now. Like, that's crazy to me.
What?
It's no respect. They don't want to book. Like, I'm not gonna say who, but these
Yeah,
celebrities
yeah,
be
yeah.
rude. And
Yeah,
so
yeah. That sound
my
crazy.
question to y'all, because
Hey, was that
y'all, I'm
Diddy?
sure
Was that
Ah!
it, it was Diddy, bro.
what?
And I almost went.
Said
I
he was
almost
like, "And
went.
bring some cheesecake."
He said, I
Look,
almost went.
I had to stop though. Wifey was on the phone. But look,
Stop and get some baby oil.
I know y'all have seen the influx of barbers wanting to be celebrity barbers and cut these celebrities and ride their coattails because they think they look
Yeah.
cool and sit next to them. What do y'all think about barbers wanting to be celebrity barbers and be around these celebrities so bad?
Yo, so basically, Cam is saying that 100 is too much. Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, it's 100 plus the
But
flight. He said it's
yeah,
like $400-500.
yeah,
Four five
because
hundred bucks.
when he's saying the same thing that Lonzo and his brother and all of them, they all
Yeah.
say the celebrities all say that
So I'm
barbers
not
charge
gonna
too
lie,
much. Essentially,
that's outlandish to be honest, because the
He said
kind of things they
outlandish.
spend, it's outlandish. The kind of things they spend bread on, bro. They'll spend like, yo, they'll buy a girl a purse for 10 racks. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like they'll do stuff like that. What are you
They'll
talking
subscribe to
about, bro?
people's
Four,
OnlyFans, but don't want to
four,
pay for the
five
haircut.
hundred
come
dollars
on,
for
bro.
your appearance when you got it like that.
That's
When you got it
crazy.
like that, right? Four or
Yeah,
$500 for your appearance, so you're a celebrity, bro. Like you're like we're getting you right to be all that shit you doing, all the girls that you bagging, that you
it's
spending
because
the
of the
10 racks
barbers.
on, all the bottles. It's cause we make you
Because of the
look good enough to go
barbers.
do that. Like we
Yeah,
make you look good enough to go do that. So you cheaping out on how you look, but then you want to go take that same look we gonna give you and go to the world and look good on camera, look good on TMZ, look good on
facts.
ESPN, look good on all these shows you want looking crispy. Now if that barber jack up your line, you know what you're gonna be? You're gonna be a meme. You're gonna be a meme. You're gonna be looking funny. You're gonna be a meme, and you're gonna be getting made fun of. But if the barber gets you correct, you're gonna be Cam Newton,
You going viral.
Superman. Ah, viral. You feel me? So knock it off with that 400 or 500. Are you crazy? They be paying girls to come from wherever to do whatever and give them whatever. Knock it off, man. Word up. What y'all
Talk to
think,
me.
man?
Talk to
Don't
me,
get me
Tank.
started, man. They
So
sound
so
crazy.
man, look, like we kind of talked about this earlier. People gonna spend their money on what they want to spend their money on, right? Like some people just don't think a haircut is valuable, and that's cool. To each his
That's
own,
cool.
But I do think that it's crazy that you have someone who's in the public eye so much, who is always on TV, always on camera, and don't want to look their best. That to me
Right.
is crazy, right? Like they'll spend thousands of dollars on clothes that they gonna wear one time, because a lot of these celebrities gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna wear this one time and I ain't gonna wear it again.
Yeah, you
They
corny
spending
if you wear it again.
Bro, they spending thousands of
They too
dollars on a
rich.
shirt they gonna wear one night, but they can't spend $500 on a haircut that they gonna rock for 3-4 days and still look good, right? Like to me, it
Exactly.
don't make sense. But
Exactly. And you
once
can buy
again,
that shirt. You can buy that shirt and you're gonna look dumb as hell with that leaning lineup. Nobody gonna look at the shirt. You still gonna be a meme.
but like I said, man, once again, man, people just value what they spend their money on. You know what I'm saying? Some people
Facts.
want to pop
And
bottles. They
that's
don't want to get a
cool.
good haircut. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
They want to have a Rolex. They don't want to get a good haircut. Some people spend money to go to nicer gyms because they want to be in a nicer environment. So to each his own, man. But I just think it's crazy. Like Prince said, it's outlandish that they're gonna be in the public
Outlandish.
eye and they ain't trying to spend that money. But that's just me.
Outlandish. I don't leave my shop,
Talk
and
to
I got
me.
some people. I mean, 400 or 500. I ain't getting that for a cut, but I get at least. I've got some people that can sit right here in my shop and get half of that. You feel
Yeah,
me? And so I cut two of them. I'm right there, and I ain't went nowhere. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So it's like, bro, like, what are you talking about? And like I said, the stuff that they spend bread on is crazy. Yo, Wavy Kid Kev, what's good, man? What you think about all that?
Listen, bro. So I'm gonna answer the first question when you said, "How do you feel about like barbers wanting to get next to the celebrities and stuff like that?" Me personally, okay, because I know what it feels like to be on that level in this industry, bro. I can't see myself doing that, bro. I just can't see myself trying to get next to celebrities for the look of it and nothing like that. I
Right.
feel like once you get your own motion, it don't matter.
It
It
don't
It
don't
matter.
matter at
I'm
all. That's that.
saying.
bro. Like you
Know
put
what I'm
the work in,
saying?
you put the work in and make your name big by itself. You don't have to strive to get next to these big people. You got your own stuff going,
You
bro.
are the big person.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you become your own big person.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
seen Cold Cuts. He said the other day, and it's true, and that's how I always looked at it. And he's right. They switch it up these days. He was like, barber celebrity. It don't mean that you cut celebrities. It means
Yeah,
the barber is a
The
celebrity. You
celebrity.
feel
Yeah.
me?
exactly.
So he had
Well,
posted
look,
that, and
let
that's
me.
always what I thought. Like when I see celebrities, to me are like Los Cut It and people like that. You feel me? Like they're a barber celebrity. That's the barber celebrity. That's what I think is a barber celebrity. Not because you cut celebrities, because that's not even a consistent gig anyway. You
Well,
gotta
Exactly.
always
I
be
believe.
hustling and running around for them and all that. And like D
What
said, half of them don't respect your time or you anyway.
Yeah,
Exactly.
what I believe is that, so I get it from the celebrity's standpoint. A celebrity's standpoint, the way they are looking at it is that if I cut the celebrity's hair, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna get traction from that. So they believe they're doing you a favor by letting you cut their hair, and
Hmm.
they know that if you don't want to do it, there's gonna be another barber that will cancel. I got a client that was just telling me the other day that this barber out here in Dallas that canceled all of his appointments for to go cut that hair that day. And he called me trying to get in. So all I'm saying is that I believe the celebrities think they're benefiting the barber, and a lot of these barbers, like Wavy said, they want to get on the celebrity's coattail to get motion.
Yeah.
But they think that's what's gonna get them to the next level instead of trying to build their own brand.
But I mean, like you said, bro, that is true, bro. I've seen barbers do the same thing, cancel their whole day and go cut somebody. But
Crazy.
what barber
Wow.
is the one that is gonna
Wow.
come through for that person's clients?
Yeah.
The Dee Blends, you know what I'm saying? The Tank Be Choppin.
Feel
Like, I'm
me?
not leaving my shop to go cut a celebrity, bro. It's gonna have to
Man.
be on my day off, or I have to already be off because I have a book full of my clients who have been paying my bills for the past X amount of years, right? So I'm not gonna
Facts.
leave them high and dry to go cut someone else who's gonna let me cut their hair and post it and
Let
maybe
you.
get a one time
Yeah.
payment, right? Like
Yeah.
they ain't paying my
Yo,
bills, like it's not, you know. So I'm gonna stay true to my clients. That's just me. That's just me.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say it again. I'm gonna say it again. Outlandish, outlandish that someone would even look at it that way. Like the people that I take, that's like me looking at like if I'm a celebrity that and I go out to eat, that's like me saying that the chef should be
Should cook
grateful
for
to
you for
cook for
free.
me. Or the
Yeah,
waitress should be grateful to serve me. Like, what
yeah.
kind of outlandish fucking way of thinking is that anyway? Wavy, what you was about to say?
Yo, and it's crazy because like celebrities would think that the barber post they cut, they gonna like get some type of success off of it. Little do they know, only a small percentage of barbers actually know how to market themselves after cutting somebody like that.
Yeah.
Like they might post it, but it's not gonna get no views if they
Faction,
don't
yeah.
do it the right way. If they don't post it a certain way, so it's like even if the celebrities had that mindset about it, okay, cool. You about to help some, or you think you about to help somebody, but it's like
Right, right,
they
right.
don't take up on that opportunity like you think, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. They
come
might
on,
just take a. They might not even wipe the camera off before they film it.
yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
they might
And
be
moral of
lost
the
footage.
story,
You thought, yeah,
the
and you a
celebrities
meme.
ain't gonna be the ones that's gonna pay your bills. It's gonna be your everyday, average, regular Joe clients that work a nine
always.
to
Exactly.
five and got a wife at home and kids. Those are gonna
Exactly.
be the ones that's gonna pay your bills. That's why a lot of barbers simply don't understand that. They want to cut the celebrities because they want us, other barbers, to think they cool or they
Yeah,
You
whatever.
know
yeah.
what's low key? You know what's low key hurt my feelings too, man. They
What?
don't. I think it's our profession. What y'all think? Because I know. I mean, I don't know if it's. I ain't there, but I got a pretty good feeling. I watch movies and stuff like that, man. When them celebrities be having like Chef Ramsay come to his house and all that, they be treating Chef Ramsay with the ultimate respect when he be in their house. Like, you know what I'm saying? They tip him right. Like all the other industries that come to serve them. From what I've seen, like from watching TV, I ain't there. I ain't in a mansion, but when they treat the other careers miraculously when they come to, you know what I'm saying, look out for them. But then they doing
I
their
know
barbers
why.
dirty?
The
That's wild.
reason is because, and we ain't got to get into this. We can save this for another day. But the reason is because people don't believe barbering is a real career. We ain't even got to get into
Yeah,
it.
hey,
We
Yeah.
hey,
ain't even gotta
Yeah, that's the
we
bottom line of what it is.
they don't
Yeah, that's
believe
wild.
barbering is a
yeah,
real career.
I
That's
agree.
Yeah,
simple.
for once he
That's it.
said
That's
you
what it
should
is.
you should be grateful to come cut my shit. I'm like, what? Would
Crazy
you tell
work.
Chef Ramsay he should be grateful to come to your house to cook? Hell no. The girl that he's doing that for, he gonna be bigging up Chef Ramsay like a motherfucker. Like, yeah, I hired the most esteemed chef to come and blah blah make this meal for you and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at
Yeah,
him, look how graceful he cook. Look at smell the food, like gassing him. You know what I'm saying? Making him look like the illest chef in the world. But you talking about I should be grateful to cut your shit? Like that sounds outlandish to me. All right, y'all. So that's the fourth episode of Clip Podcast. Wavy Kid Kev was in here, man. Thank you for joining us. Yo, take Be Choppin, Dee Blends. You did what you did as usual. I'm your boy Prince the Fit Barber. I'm gonna leave y'all with a little positivity as usual. Man, when you see somebody that looks like they're struggling, man, give them a helping hand, man. You never know what that person's going through, and you never know. You might help him up. He might get dust himself off. He might move forward, and he might be a helping hand to you in the future. Thanks for tuning in to Clip Podcast, y'all. Love, peace, and hair grease. We out.